Hey guys, it's me, Julia, and in this video, I'll be explaining practice test number 1, calculator section, question 20. So let's get started. Question 20 is a percentages problem. And as you can see in the description or in the question, it says 20%, da, 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 da. It's a percentage question, okay? So let's read it. Alma bought a laptop computer at a store that gave a 20% discount off its original price. The total amount she paid to the cashier was P dollars, including an 8% sales tax on the discounted price. Which of the following represents the original price of the computer in terms of P? So from this, we know what the question is asking for, which is this part right here. So this is the most important part of the description or the question, sorry. And we are also given, the many details that we need to use in order to construct our expression, okay? And it's okay if you don't know what exactly is going on to like the laptop's like price. You're just trying to calculate you're just trying to express how you would calculate it, so you don't need the actual price or whatever. So you need to be organized right here. So there's a 20% discount off of its original price, right? And the total amount she paid was P dollars, okay, including an 8% sales tax. So the 20% discount, a discount means it's 20% off. Don't you see those in like those malls, right? 20% off. It's a good thing because they subtract 20% off of your total, okay? So it's saying 20% discount off its original price. So there's this original price. You can express it in as X or as O if you want. So that's the original price. And the total was P dollars. So everything needs equal to P dollars, okay? And College Board is messing your head up right here by, saying this really in a confusing way. So including an 8% sales tax, which means 8% sales tax on this discounted price. So firstly, you take out, you subtract 20% off the original price, and then you add an additional 8% sales tax. The sales tax means something you add on to the price. So it's not like a discount. It's the opposite of a discount. It's kind of like something you don't want because it's tax. Those how Japan changed their taxes to 8% to 10%, kind of like that. That's a tax that adds on to your total. So it's 8%. So let's start expressing this, right? Okay, so I am going to express the original price as O. Oh no, as O. Okay, so O is the original price. And we know that that store gave a 20% discount, which means you would times it by 0.8. Why would you times it by 0.8? Well, actually, when you're like subtracting a percentage, you times it by, this is really hard to explain, but let's see. So a percentage, right? It's out of 100%. And whatever's within that 100% can be expressed as a decimal like this. So actually, if it's 80%, then it's 80% out of 100, right? Because a percentage could only go up to, like it's up to 100%. So that's going to make it, well, you move the decimal point and that will be 0.8, right? Same goes for, 2%. That's going to be 0.02% because you move, right? So that was just a quick explanation. But since we're getting a 20% discount, we're going to express it as 80% of the original price. If you say 100% of the original price, it's the original price. But you want to times the original price by whatever that's left out. So say you're getting a 50% discount, then you would times the original price by 0.5. If you're getting a 60% discount, you're not going to do 0.6 times the original price because that's going to be a 40% discount. The original price times 1 is the original price. Okay, so whatever you're subtracting, right, you need to times the original price by the subtracted value. So if you want to get the 20%, you need to times it by the 80%. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So it's going to be 0.8 times original price. And there's an 8% sales tax. So this is different from the discounted price. So a discount shows only you times it by the remaining amount, but an 8% sales tax means you times it by the original value, right? The original value that you have, and then you add an 8%, not subtract, but you add. So for that, you need to take into account 1. Remember, we were saying how 1 times 1 is just the original amount, and you would express as 0.8 if you're having a 20% discount. But now this time you're adding, so you need to take into account that 1, right? And also the value you're going to add from there. So you're adding 8%, which is expressed as, well, you need to do 8 over 100, and that's going to be 0.08. And that together is going to make 1.08. So it's going to be this expression times 1.08. And that whole thing needs to equal to P. So that is the expression, okay, we're looking for. Now we're not finished yet. So let me move this down. We need to express the original price. So we're looking for the original price, and we're going to express it using P, in terms of P. So that's going to be 0.80. So make sure not to make the O long, or else you'll think it's a 0, and you don't want that to happen. So P over 1.08, right? Because you divide 1.08, you divide 1.08. What you do on the left side, you need to do to the right. And then you're going to do divided by 0.8, divided by 0.8, which is going to be you don't need to calculate it. You can just keep them in brackets and make it really simple because the options are really simple too. So that's going to be your final expression. So the original value is P over 0.8 times 1.08, which is D. Okay. So just to review, when you want to discount a price, you don't times it by the discount amount, because if you times it by a discount amount, say, so the first 20% discount, if you times the original price by 0.2, you're only getting the 20% of the original price. So whatever you times the original price is what you get. But you don't want to find that out. You want to find what's left after you discount the 20%, which is going to be the remaining 80%. That's why we times it by 0.8. But then for the 8% sales tax, that's not something that's not a discount. You add it to the original price, or the price, the total price. So you need to take into account the 1, because you have the total price that stays the same, but you're adding the 0.08% or the 8% there. Okay, that's why we constructed this expression and we isolated the original price, which is expressed in O, and that's what we got. And the answer is D. Thank you very much.